welcome back to Finn vs. History. I'm joined by Horatio Gould.
Hello!
This is part 2 of our Thai cave rescue series.
Yeah, the greatest thing to happen this century.
100%. Well, 9/11.
9/11.
Since 9/11,
Sure.
I'd say this is one of the greatest things.
Yeah. This was sort of Thai 9/11 in a way.
Thai 11, yeah.
Thai 11, but it was
12.
It was Thai 9/11 if an autistic British guy punched the plane out the sky, or like drove a plane into the plane that was going into the building to stop the building being hit.
So there's a plane in the air.
He sees that the plane's going there, and he's built his own small plane, and he decides to get
will 9/11 that 9/11 plane.
So he 9/11 to the 9/11 plane.
Wow. I think for me, 9/11, as I've said many times, is unimprovable.
Yeah.
As an event.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think it's
narratively,
pure cinema.
Aesthetically, it is beautiful.
It is.
In the horror, it's beautiful.
It's genuinely beautiful. Me watching 9/11 for the first time is like American Beauty, where he's watching the plastic bag.
What's a young boy?
I'm spellbound. Yeah, I'm an 11-year-old, just absolutely spellbound by it. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I'm not getting out of a Thai cave if I'm 11.
Well, actually, speaking about you as a young fat boy, when we did our Always Be Comedy gig at the Chelsea venue,
yes,
there was someone who went to school with you.
Oh, really?
And he chose to show me a photo that you might remember. Charlie, can we get that photo up? Do you notice who this man is?
Yeah, I remember that shirt. Yeah.
And then let's play the video, Charlie.
Emma Watson. Yeah. I've always said I went to school with Emma Watson. Fucking hell.
Is that not one of the greatest photos ever taken?
That's incredible.
Look at this.
Who was it?
It's Hawaiian shirt, fat tailor, sad, dejected, sort of moving like a sort of cruise ship in the background. And in the foreground, lit, cinematically, is a young Emma Watson who, has she been cast in Harry Potter at this stage?
Looks like it.
Yeah, so this sort of Hollywood superstar in the making. In the shadows.
Guy Fieri is prowling. Fuck. Who was it then? Who was it?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, man.
But he's sending the actual photo here to the studio.
Fuck, that's so good.
I couldn't believe my luck.
You've kept that in your back pocket?
I kept it in my back pocket. I was trying to find the right moment to do it. I had like 3 episodes and I decided this one was the right one.
Oh, man.
But we're going to have it in the studio. It's the perfect... Everything that you described yourself.
Yeah.
It's the Hawaiian shirt. You just seem so dejected.
What's amazing, I've been trying... There is a photo that I'm thinking of that I've seen and I can't find of me at my biggest. Yeah. And I've talked about this before, but the deep level of shame I feel when I look at it.
But even like the famous fat one with you looking, there's a real sheepishness to you. Yeah. Because you seem ashamed. Whenever there's the fat young Taylor, he seems ashamed.
This is a middle-aged man. This is me walking away from a darts hockey. Right.
What's a darts hockey?
Well, it's where you stand.
Oh, right, right.
It's after. This is after a darts player.
It doesn't look like it's gone
fucking
well.
Luke Littler. After I've thrown, I'm turned away to get another swig of ale.
But
I look about.
Zoom out. It's so beautifully framed. This.
I've always
image.
said I went to school with Emma Watson.
Yeah, I know. It's just like you're both going to have. Certainly at the end, you're both going to have. You're both going to have very storied careers, and it's going to be a historic photo.
I look. Yeah, it looks like. It looks like Gavin Plum and Holly Willoughby. Yeah.
Oh,
did you ever speak?
I couldn't believe it.
I pulled her hair in year 3 and she didn't invite me to her birthday party. Or because she didn't invite me to her birthday. I can't remember.
It's so good. It's very different. You can see that this is the difference between who becomes an actress and who becomes a comedian. Because when you grow up, it's like... A lot of being an actress, you have to have just sort of you're a genetic freak with how everything lines up. Comedians,
we're speaking about genetic freaks.
Comedians, you have to overcome something. Yeah. So that's, if you want to know the difference between why someone becomes an actress and why someone becomes a comedian, it's also, this photo right here.
It's also amazing to do like a question of sport thing where which one of these, now in the public eye, will go on to make a speech to the UN about feminism. It's exactly who you think.
It might not be, because you might have the option.
I've still got that in my locker.
Yeah, because you might go in the UN saying feminism is bollocks.
Yeah. I'm a load of shit. Everything Emma Watson talked about was all shit.
Oh, wow. So good.
He is a cruise ship, you're right.
He is a cruise ship.
But I remember that shirt I had. Where did I get it? Did I get it in France? And now, what's fascinating is that now, I mean, Charlie, that's the kind of shirt you'd wear.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is.
You're wearing a kind of a lesbian aunt shirt right now.
I don't know. No, I don't know if he's got
fucking Hawaiian shirts.
Hawaiian's quite an next level. It does look like you might grow up to get some Thai boys out of cave, though.
Yes. But what I'm saying is that shirt now, that kind of shirt now, you see people with moustaches in East London wearing that shirt.
I don't know if it's that shirt.
They're wearing it better than I did. No.
I think there's a specific difference that
this is really depressing.
No, it is. I'm not saying it's not depressing.
This isn't cool at all.
I'm not saying it's cool. I'm just saying that you could put that shirt on a guy that's not depressing and fat, and it would work.
Maybe.
I have fond memories of that shirt because it was soft and I didn't sweat as much in it.
In the shadows. Haunting
Emma Watson.
But it feels like it's a shark. It looks like you're. Is this the night you pulled her hair? Because it looks like you're snaking. Are you?
This is way older. This must be when we were at.
I mean, it's two British icons, to be honest. This is a.
Fuck me. What, mate? How is he? Why does he have that photo?
I don't know. I don't know why he showed me and not you. I don't know.
Why has he got a photo of Emma Watson?
I think because his mum took it.
Right.
And he was going through an old shoebox of photos.
Unless it's Emma Watson's brother, who I think
it's not
listens
Emma
to the pod.
Brother,
Oh, right. Okay. Well, there you go. Wow, what an amazing piece of lore that is.
Is she in Harry Potter at this point?
I think she might be.
Yeah.
There was a point at school where she was in Harry Potter and like she had security guards and stuff, and it was all a bit intense.
You're there like, little bollocks.
Charlie, what was that?
I didn't
Were you
speak
stuffing
like
your
that.
face?
I didn't speak like that.
Rude.
You fucking bollocks.
But I had auditioned to be. Is it one of the Dudley? The fat one.
No.
Yeah. I'm not telling you that I've said that before. I didn't get very far. They were like, "No, that's horrible. You can't be in the film."
Get a picture of Dudley up.
Is it Dudley? Is that his name?
Yeah, Dudley. He's the horrible older brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, did they come round your school on an audition drive?
Yeah.
So was everyone doing for different parts?
Yeah, I wasn't going for Harry. I was going for the. Is it Dudley or is it one of the?
Dudley Dursley.
Yeah. Dudley Dursley. Yeah, one of the Dursleys. Yeah, that was me.
Evil.
But Dudley's got like
fat boy.
Dudley's got kind of a shine on him, whereas this is like oil tanker.
What? Listen,
Charlie. What?
Listen,
Charlie, he's already said he's auditioning for Dudley. Don't go like, no, you're not as charming.
No, but this
as
is
Dudley
like a bit
Dursley.
like Dudley had to have a bit.
No, but this is after I've not got Dudley. Okay?
Is that why you're so sad?
Yes,
the Dudley.
because I was like, well, at least maybe I'm Dudley, and then I'm just hulking around. Anyway, we've gone slightly off topic.
Sorry, apologies. God.
So, 13 members of a Thai football team are trapped in a cave. They have been found alive by a crack squad of English autistic men.
The A-team.
This episode of Finverse History is brought to you by Surfshark.
Woo!
Guys, look, you've heard it from us before.
Yeah.
No homo.
No homo.
I love Surfshark.
Yeah, that's fair enough. He said it. He said no homo. No homo. I'm gay.
No homo. I want to go down on Surfshark. Who is Mr. Surfshark?
I don't know. I'd like to meet him.
I'd love to shake his hand.
I'd love to see his tight little trousers around his thighs. No
if
homo.
only I could see it, but he's too well protected.
Why?
He's got a padlock over his arse.
How come?
Because he's Mr. Surfshark.
And what does that mean?
He doesn't let anyone within an inch of his trousers.
He's got a chastity belt.
If you like.
So this is an internet chastity belt.
Because public Wi-Fi is dangerous. They're like the public toilets of the digital world.
Ooh.
Go in there. You think you know what you're going in for. You don't know what you're leaving with.
Yeah.
I went in for a piss.
Hepatitis.
I've got AIDS.
That's a bad deal.
That's a bad deal. The exchange rate is bad. I went in for a PP and I came out with full-blown AIDS. And that's because I went to a public toilet in Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah.
And they said it's a bar now. Well, you've not cleaned it up properly.
But did you go into the AIDS toilet?
Well, that's my... Yes.
Yeah, that's maybe on you.
To be fair, it said men, women, disabled and AIDS. And I misread that and I went into the AIDS one.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
It could happen to the best of us, but more often happens to the
But
worst.
if Surfshark had been running those public toilets, that one would have been locked.
Yes.
Because Surfshark, once your device connects to the internet, all the information is encrypted.
Basically, you need to be a medieval king with his daughter about your internet, right?
Yes.
Chastity belt.
Yeah.
Don't go out after fucking 7 p.m.
I want 7 men queuing, auditioning to have sex with her.
I want you to have a real tough time at taking a shit because you've got a steel pants welded to your bottom half.
And that is Surfshark. There is a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee if you use the code FVH. Sing it with me.
Foxtrot Vagina Hotel.
We run the Foxtrot Vagina Hotel, and you get 4 extra months of Surfshark. Don't let these online threats catch you off guard. It's 2018. They have been in the cave for 10 days by this point. Now, shall we place 2018?
We did it pretty well last time. Is this we're going to do it again in like?
So
we do 28 as a year, or we want to go because the nearer to the time we have to be tight as hell
because we all remember things. Yeah. So this is pre-truss.
Yeah.
It's pre-truss. It must be Theresa May at this point.
Is this May's world, and we're just living in it?
She stands down in 2019, I believe.
Yeah. So this is Theresa May years.
Yeah. Has the Maybot happened? Has the Maybot happened? I think the Maybot's actually quite early on. I think Maybot may be 2017.
And it's before the tears outside Downing Street.
Yes.
The country that I love.
Fucking come on, love.
Yeah, I think we've all now that she's not in power. I think there's now a fondness towards May. Do you know what I mean? There's like a nostalgia for May. Do you not think?
Nostalgia
the fittest prime minister.
Nostalgia for trust. Yeah.
Yeah, you see her do the Maybot and you think, that's sweet.
I want to see the trust bot.
Of course you do.
Trust comes out.
You'd get fucking singles me putting them in her pants.
Pennies. Putting pennies in Trust's bra.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. That's why stripping never took off in the UK. Because we don't have small enough change.
Paper money.
Yeah,
we're too stingy.
Yeah, we've got thick £2 coins.
The women aren't fit enough, and the notes aren't small enough.
Yeah,
you know, they'd have to be really fit to put a fiver in.
Yeah,
yep. It's post Maybot, and it's pre the country I love.
Yeah.
Now the boys are on a little beach, little sort of ledge in the cave system. Now I didn't realise this. Coach Aki, who's the assistant coach, he had taught the boys meditation to conserve oxygen because he was a monk.
And we'll see when we do the Chilean miners series on the Patreon.
Yes,
the cultural differences about. To be honest, if you want anyone, if you want people stuck in a cave,
you want
it's this era of you want Buddhists.
Yes,
they're built to do nothing and I think
exist in the moment.
Yes, in the way that I'm glad that Chernobyl happened in Russia.
Yes,
and Fukushima happened in Japan.
Yep. Yes.
I'm glad that this happened in
Thailand
because they seem like a peaceful.
Yes, we'll get into what Latino men. Fight over.
Yeah, I mean, it's also a story of the difference between the innocence of boys and the filth of men.
Yes, minors as well. It's minors versus minors, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's teaching the boys to just exist in the moment to conserve oxygen, but we must remember it's very, very. I
don't want to be present because my present is shit.
Smelly. It's so smelly.
I would be thinking about the future the whole time.
They've got a poo patch, and then they've got the drinking patch, and they've got a piss patch.
Yeah.
And there's 13 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, the smell must have been unthinkable.
Yeah.
Anyway, what is it?
Can't they just go poo in the water?
No, because that's their drinking water.
Charlie, this is how you would be so dead.
Immediately dead.
You contaminate your only drinking source.
They drink clean water that's dripping from stalactites. So they're
like,
there you go.
They're doing that to survive.
Yeah.
We've had the breakthrough on the 2nd of July. They found the boys. They then have to go again. But John Valanthan, who's a scout leader, he does like a sort of motivational,
yes, of
hip
course.
hip hooray,
because he's got like a little bit of he's got human empathy.
He's a scout leader, so he knows how to corral a group of children. In the documentary, Rick's like, I've spent most of my life trying to avoid children. But now, is he saying that there's some kind of restraining order? We don't know.
We don't know.
John Valanthan's like, I've been in control of large groups of children before, and I know what gets spirits up.
And what do you do?
So hip hip hooray for the British and for the Australians, and the Tyre's just like, no, hungry now.
No, hip hip. Hooray! Let's play Zip Zap Boing.
And that footage goes around the world, and it's a miracle. And the Buddhist monk from Myanmar coached, what's he called? Boon Chum.
Boon the Chum.
Pung Tang.
Sorry? Pootie Tang, whatever his name is. Yeah. He suddenly hailed as a hero. But remember his prophecy. He'd said the boys are alive, but it will take 2 lives to save them. So Navy SEALs begin going in to deliver the boys high-calorie gels and medical supplies, the kind of supplements you bother.
Yes, of course,
with. And sort of like protein bars and powder.
Sat doing this all day, I'll be having these high-calorie gels.
Yeah. So if you're trapped there, you'll be like, oh, brilliant. Lunch,
this is perfect.
Lunch. But they're like, can I have a
fiber powder,
papaya
please?
salad or something? And you're like, I love it, a grenade bar.
Yeah.
The round trip to the boys, which we are still trying to work, Charlie's still trying to work out how many human bum holes this is.
Because he seems to have got the numbers way off.
Yeah, he can't even work that out.
Yeah.
Let alone dwarf bum holes.
He said like it was the length of 3,000 dwarves or 36 million bums. So
which means that a dwarf is about a million bums. Which is not true. It can't be true.
Can't be true.
So the round trip takes the divers 6 hours. 3 hours there, 3 hours back. Some of the route is only 38 centimeters wide.
But this is the thing. What's so crazy is there's obviously, you see the caving videos. That's mad. You're squeezing through these like gaps. When you got the scuba gear, when you're passing your oxygen tank through, and then putting yourself through, and you're underwater and it's dark. It's just like,
and there's a line. So at all points they are putting a line, the rope, through the cave system, so there's always something to hang on to, which is one of the core tenets of caving, is that you always have a line that you never let go of.
I have actually found the truth now.
Okay.
The way to the boys and back is 196,850 normal human bums or regular human bums, and if you're doing dwarf bums, it would be 281,215 dwarf bums.
Okay, good.
To get them to get
that seems a bit more.
That sounds reasonable.
Reasonable.
I'm not sure where the million came from.
I don't know where the 36.
36 million bums.
I can't even imagine that.
Try imagining it.
That's the difference between a Holocaust and a Holocaust denier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 million plays 200,000.
But were we Holocaust denying his bum number?
We're Taike bum deniers. Anyway. Right. So they start this sort of system of delivering supplies to the boys, medicine, and there are these 4 SEALs, maybe 4 or 2 Navy SEALs, it should be said. They get to the boys, and then they're like, oh, I don't actually want to go. Like, the dive is very difficult, and they can't come back. So they're like, they realise, fuck, we're just going to have to stay with the boys until the end.
Right.
Whether they die or they don't. Like, we can't get back out.
Because they couldn't get, it was too much.
Yeah, they needed help to get out.
Yeah.
And so if they can't get the boys out, then they've added 2 more to the tally of deaths, right? Yeah. Because at this point, it's a monsoon season, and I think there's been a pause in the rain, but it's like coming. And it's going to be months. So
and it's still seeping through.
Partly they're thinking, do we keep the boys alive for 4 months?
Yeah.
While the rain subsides, and then like they can walk out.
Yeah.
But that's not an option because at one point they take a oxygen reading off where the boys is, and it's 15%.
Yeah, they'll be dead.
Anything
they'll
underneath,
be dead in like 2 weeks, surely.
I think anything under 18% is seen as uninhabitable.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So normal air is 21% oxygen. So 12 to 16% causes the heart rate to increase. So think of this as meeting a woman that you have not met. Yeah. 10 to 14% affects coordination.
So this means that she's maybe revealed her upper arm or something?
Yeah. 6 to 10% can cause vomiting and unconsciousness.
She's taken her top off, revealed her bra.
And less than 6%, the body suffers convulsions and breathing's impossible.
This is revealing her tits.
Takes her panties off. Breathing's impossible, the heart stops. So this is how Rick Stanton sees it.
Yeah.
He goes, okay, there's 15%.
Which so at the moment, it's just a woman showing her upper arm.
Yeah, but we cannot let her take her top off. Otherwise, these boys will die. Their hearts will stop. Okay. They are trying to work out how on earth they're going to get these boys back. Some of the Thai guys, the government officials are like, let's just deliver food for them for months, but that would take like 2,000 meals, I think, and it could cause long-term health problems. Also, they're like getting sick. They're sort of pooing. Yeah. You know, it's pooey. Get them out, I think. Pooey's not the name of one of the boys. There was also talk of like drilling into the top of the mountain to try and ease
similar
a
to the
vent.
Chilean miners rescue, but that would take a month and they'd be dead by the time.
And
that happened.
basically, the weather is the big factor, and obviously the Brits understand this.
Yeah.
It's a Test cricket playing country. Okay, you have to score runs quickly.
We've had
before
lots
the
of
weather
disappointing days after being rained off.
Yes, and the danger is this Test gets rained off.
Yeah.
You have to score quickly.
Yeah.
Right, Duckworth-Lewis may come into play.
Yeah.
Now, on the 4th of July, so this is 2 days after the boys have been found.
Which is actually weirdly, when it was a live update, this is what I remember the most from the actual time, is when Elon did this.
So Elon Musk gets involved, tweeting, "I suspect the Thai government has us under control, but I'm happy to help if there is a way to do so."
Okay, that's fine.
And
That's
this
quite
is-
nice from Elon.
This is sort of, I'd say this is Elon's big PR turn, isn't it? This
the
whole
turn.
thing.
This is his villain origin story.
Yes, it is, because I think before this, I don't remember.
Well, he's
having
gone through a lot of
particularly-
things. Remember he was the green guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He was the electric
car guy.
vehicles.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio is interviewing him for like climate change stuff.
SpaceX.
Yeah.
Has he done the reverse rocket yet, or that's not maybe not yet at this point?
And then he flipped.
Yeah, this
And
is when he flipped.
And now he's Zoom calling the far right in the UK, saying you're all hobbits. You need to get rid of the orcs, i.e. Muslims.
Yeah. And his dad is saying that Michelle Obama's just obviously got
This-
a 9-inch
I mean, to be fair,
schlong.
that
That
is
is common knowledge.
that's
to be
common
fair.
knowledge,
That's common
and
knowledge.
it is obvious.
Yeah.
So to be fair to him, I don't want to.
His dad is just pointing out the obvious. That Michelle Obama's got a 9-inch schlong.
It's common
It's
knowledge.
common knowledge. So no, we can't judge his dad by his son.
It's obvious.
Okay, because his dad's just sees things
I
clearly.
mean, his dad just sees through the shit.
Yeah,
It's obvious.
It's just common knowledge. His dad has searing clarity that his son doesn't. I think.
It's true. If only Elon had the same searing clarity as Errol.
Yeah. If only we all had the same searing clarity as Elon Musk, the world would be a lot safer place. So, Musk's team of engineers from SpaceX and the Boring Company, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
The Boring Company.
Yeah, because they bore holes into the
Yeah, I
ground.
know. But anyway. They must have had some fun while they know that. They begin work and...
I mean, it's evil autism versus good autism.
this is, yeah.
You can go either way. Autism, it has no morals to it.
No,
it's
it
just
doesn't.
which way do you point the wind-up autist,
Yeah.
and which way do they walk? You know?
Bourgeois Eichmann. Yes, Charlie?
There's horny autism as well. Like Bonnie Blue does have autism, I think.
Well, that's female autism, which is its own
Harder.
But it's
much
a very,
harder.
it's a very
its
horny,
own beast.
There is a horny version of autism.
Because I don't know what female
Apparently.
autists, they're not going into caves. It's
They are-
a whole other thing.
They are the caves. They're just sucking in poor British men.
So poor British autistic men are getting sucked up there.
And the great tragedy is there's not even 12 Thai boys stuck in Bonnie Blue's pussy.
Yeah, autistic individuals can experience heightened sexuality or hypersexuality, which can present as intense
What if you're
sexual desires.
Whatever you hyperfocus on, it's not really your choice.
But I suppose...
And
is
she
the-
hyperfocused on having a million cocks
I
in her
suppose
family.
the problem is, or maybe what's tough to understand is it sexual when it's an autism hyperfixation? Because it
takes a level of sexuality out of it.
Yes, because it's not as kind of intense passion. It doesn't seem, Bonnie's not passionately fucking these men.
She's
she?
methodically
Yes.
She's collecting
working her
gems.
way through it.
She's collecting panini stickers.
She's Eichmann going like, yes,
Next.
no,
yeah,
stamp
exactly.
over there.
Yeah.
But instead
exactly.
it's like, next.
Yeah. There's a joyousness to it.
Yeah.
Which makes people think it's not really sex. It's more just kind of stamp collecting. Musk thinks that you could set up a network of tubes to the cave to inflate with air like a bouncy castle.
Right.
Okay, he's a big...
For their leisure. So that in case they get bored.
Let's get them out first, Elon, maybe. On the 6th of July, tragedy strikes. So everyone's been very happy. They found the boys. It's all very mystical. And
Well, they're happy they found the boys. That's one thing. And then it's the dawns them, how do we get them
Well,
out? Because
this-
finding the boys and them all dying is arguably worse in some ways.
Well, the Brits know this, but the public think, brilliant. We found them. They're alive. They think they're just going to get them out.
Yeah.
The Brits, the four guys, are actually like, oh, fuck. This is where the real work begins. So a Navy SEAL, Saman Kunan, he dies on the 6th of July while delivering essential oxygen tanks because the Navy SEALs, even though they're doing their best, they don't have the equipment or, frankly, the immunity to put them that Rick Stanton and
That man
John
was getting
Flanton.
too much pussy. He should never have been allowed in that cave.
Well,
that was a complete oversight.
It was. It's a tragedy by the Thai government let him in there, because in the documentary they interview his girlfriend or wife, and it's like
Red flag.
Red flag. He should not have been allowed in.
We should have had a fucking phrenologist there.
Look at him.
Yeah, look,
chiseled.
Yeah, I would have taken one look at that jawline and said, "You need to leave immediately.
Get out of here.
Your life is in immense danger.
Yeah, you
Get
cannot.
out
You
now."
cannot go in this cave. This is for men whose balls have shriveled up like pouring salt on an oyster.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, one of the heroes of the story, the tragedy, Saman Kunan dies, and it's becoming very, very apparent that drilling or waiting for the dry season is impossible. At this
They'll
point,
get flooded.
after Saman's death, the Navy SEALs basically are like, we're not going in there anymore.
Yeah.
Right, we're not going down. Now, just to reiterate the map of the mystical
Fallopian
princess's fallopian system, there is a place called is it Platform 3? Is it Platform?
9 3/4.
Not Platform 9
They
3/4.
just run through the wall.
So Chamber 3 is kind of the start of the actual diving. Now, they realise, now Rick Stanton, okay, he has a plan, okay, and I want to stress, this is how autistic he is.
Yeah.
Only a man who has never even considered the possibility of having children or a relationship would come up with this plan.
Yeah.
He's like, well, it's obvious. You just have to drug the children. You sedate them. You put them to sleep. And then we drag them out through the cave system.
What we do is, and that was the second draft, because the first draft is we should shoot them all in the head, and then they're easier to drag through.
Yeah.
No, we need to get them out a lot. Oh, right, yeah.
Because if you remember, the blokes who'd fallen asleep just past Chamber 3, they had struggled, they were stressed out, they were panicking, and panic is death in this instance. So Rick Stanton says, you have to drug them. Now, he has a friend called Richard Harris, who's an Australian guy.
The chances of this are extraordinary, because also the kind of enclave of British autism that's been spread out, it's less severe, it's less close to the elephant foot that is Rick Stanton, but it's still from the same sort of kombucha mother of autism is Australia.
Yes.
So 2 of the men on this team are Australians, because it's sort of like you're sort of getting away from
the Commonwealth. It's all we have left. It's this fractured patchwork, a coalition of
What's
autists.
his name? Dr. Richard Harris. Richard Harris. And so not only...
Harry to his close friends, of which there are 0 because he's fully autistic, but Harry...
He is an underwater caver like the rest of them, but he also happens to be a world-leading anaesthetist.
Yeah. And so Rick Stanton, Batman, calls for Robin and says, I need you to come here and drug these boys.
Yeah.
And Richard Harris is going,
is this a safe line?
I'm not going to do that.
Can we do this on a Discord or something?
You're in Thailand, asked me to come and drug some children. Rick, how are things at home, mate? Okay? This feels like a bit of a honey trap. But he says, I'll come out there and I'll do the cave diving.
Yeah.
And then Rick says, if you come and you see these boys, you don't drug them, then you are seeing these boys knowing they're going to die. Sorry. If you come and you see these boys and you don't drug them, then you're seeing that the boys are going to die.
Yeah.
And Harry goes, well, okay, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't deny that, right?
Gets a couple of bags of Ket in.
He gets the Ket. And this is something, by the way...
This is something maybe Charlie could maybe help with, actually.
Yeah. Well, yes, yeah. But again, you have to be a Charlie who can cave dive.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is that this guy...
It's the combination of skills. Yeah.
Yes,
which is
a 1 in a million.
He's the one guy in the world who can do this.
Yeah.
This combination.
Extraordinary that this guy exists. So he comes out, and also by the way, he says goodbye to his dad, who's in the care home.
Right.
So he and his dad's always like, "Can you stop cave diving?" And he's sort of joking, like, "Oh yeah, no, this has been my last dive." But they kind of,
one last job.
So the rescue plan on the 7th of July is announced to the press, except it's not. They say that the kids will be given a minor tranquilizer in order to calm their nerves.
Yeah.
Now, what they don't say is, we're going to pump them full of Ket.
We're going to knock them out with Ket.
Every hour we're giving them Ket.
Yeah. Because the key thing about Ket as a tranquilizer, there's many different types, is that you stay sort of breathing normally even when you're passed out.
Yes.
And it keeps you still, basically.
But there's a whole cocktail that Richard Harris concocts, right? He says that they are given... He says that you need to... The risks of doing this are if any water gets into the mask, they'll drown. If they panic, they'll drown. The saliva gets produced, they'll drown in their own saliva. And bear in mind, they basically need to be lifeless corpses that Rick Stanton can drag through a tiny hole, right? So he gives them ketamine to knock them out, alprazolam to calm them, and then atropine to reduce saliva production. It must be said, the boys are having a fucking night of their lives. Yeah. They're fucking buzzed. They're like, fuck me. They're in a K-hole being pulled through a cave hole.
At this point, Elon Musk comes up with his plan, right?
So at this point, on the 7th, on the 7th, so he says that he built a tiny kid-sized submarine that could go through the cave system.
And he suggested this, and then I think he even rocks up to the cave and says, let me do this.
Does he rock up to the cave?
He comes to the cave.
Does he?
And then I think, who told him to fuck off? Was it John or one of the others?
Vern tells him to fuck off.
Vern says, fuck off.
Yeah.
You're in over your head. And then he goes on Twitter and calls him a paedophile.
Right, anyway. So we'll get to that later in the story.
Yeah.
But so Harris goes in the cave and he sees them and he goes, yeah, you're right, you have to drug them. Then there's a big meeting with the government officials and they go, okay, we'll tell the press.
So it's like roofieing them in it for good. It's a rare.
It's the best roofie there's ever been.
It's the noble roofie.
Yes, the noble roofie. Yeah. They would,
because they don't really know what's going to happen to them either, so they are sort of roofieing them.
Yeah,
well, I guess the kids, they would.
Richard Harris in the documentary is one of the most emotional bits because he's going, I don't want to do this. This is essentially euthanizing them.
Yeah,
and then Stanton says to the Ties,
you're basically killing them anyway.
He says, either you drug them and we try this, or they're dead.
Yeah.
So it's pick a bad option. They say that they'll get granted immunity, although the Australian Foreign Minister goes to Richard Harris and says, you are aware that if this goes badly, we may not be able to stop you being put in jail for roofing kids.
Yeah.
Which is a tricky one. It's fair enough.
What do you mean?
Well, you're roofing kids.
Yeah, and they died.
In the law, and they died. Okay? I suppose roofing... When does roofing become roofing?
Yeah, surely this
is it when you then sexually assault them while they're asleep? Yeah. Or if you just roofie them and then leave... I mean, it's not cricket, but it's not... It's not...
Just because it's a laugh?
Yeah. Or you're trying to help them.
Right.
If they're stuck in the toilet and you roofie them and then open the toilet door... I mean, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
At what point is roofing really bad?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the brain power to work out.
Anyway, so at some point they realise they're going to have to start this. And on the 8th of July, they all swim up, right? They get there, 3 hours, and they also call for these other British men to come, by the way. They say that we need more British autistic men. It's like the second circle out from the autism sun that is Stanton. Yeah. This other sort of solar system of men come in.
Yeah, they need some more bodies in there.
And fuck me, these men they're really bad, these guys. Yeah. They're really, really boring cunts. Anyway, they come and so the children are bound and harnessed like packages. Hogtied, trussed like a chicken. Yeah. They decide to
lemon up the arse was not necessary in retrospect
at all. But Harris is going, well, we don't know. It's an experimental cocktail of drugs. Ketamine, atropine, lemon up the arse.
Rosemary thyme.
Apple in the mouth. So they say that they're going to have to put the tank on their front so that they can... I don't know, it's easy to push them through. Yeah. So they're going to have to swim them out one by one, but they've only got 4 like masks that fit them or something. So they have to do this there's not enough divers. Anyway, they have to do this one by one. So on the 8th of July, the rescue begins. Richard Harris has trained the cavers how to give injections because they're going to have to give multiple injections.
This is what's so mental about this. Is it's not only the craziest idea anyway. Yeah. You're fucking drugging kids. You're taking them underwater caving for a 3-hour journey back.
And then you're not even bumming them. You're not. That's what's crazy about it. It's like all this, you're not even bumming them.
I mean, it's monk-like discipline.
It's incredible. And they're British. These British autists aren't even paedophile. I mean,
that's our great export.
The rarest, the lunar eclipse that you get a British autist who can cave dive and he's not a paedophile.
It's amazing.
Christ.
During this 3 hours, about the hour and a half mark, the ket will wear off.
Yeah.
They'll feel them start to like shake, and they have to underwater in the dark get a syringe and re-administer ket.
Yeah.
Consistently.
And they're not doctors; these are cave divers.
Yeah.
It's astonishing. Anyway,
crazy.
So they start on the 8th of July, and they get on the first day they get 4 kids out. They get to chamber 3, and the kids come out, and then they get like it's like when in the old days there was a fire. You have like a whole village passing a bucket of water.
Right.
There's 200 people going up the stairs to the mouth of the cave
that pass the kid
up into an ambulance. So they get 4 out on the first day, and they think great.
Yeah.
The second day, they get another 4 out, and then they realise that the water, the currents are, the weather's coming in.
Because
all
all
of
the water diversions or pumps, there was like 15 pumps, and I think basically 13 of them have broken.
Yeah.
So only 2 are even working.
So they start to realise that the 10th of July is going to be the only time. The last time for a long time that they could get everyone out. So they go, right, we're going to have to get 5 guys out on the 10th, right? Now, on the 9th of July, is this when Elon Musk turns up with his submarine? So he's like, guys...
You guys are all fucking pedos.
You guys are pedos. No. Crucially, they're not.
Yeah.
That is a very, very...
But it's an understandable misconception from Elon.
Listen.
You know, British men in Thailand looking for boys in the
It's
cave.
common knowledge. It's obvious. It's obvious. You know, this is, you know, a stop clock is... no.
It's wrong.
Yes. No, a stop clock is wrong most of the time. But also, a correct clock is wrong as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know, actually. It doesn't make sense. But the local governor, Nrong Zagong Zagongdong, says it was not practical. And Elon's like, can you stop throwing stainless steel pans at me? Musk replies that the governor's not an expert, and I've got a little kid sub.
Yeah.
I think it's...
this is the turn for Musk.
I think it's more of a pedo thing to build a kid submarine.
Well, this is Musk stepping into the kind of the dark Musk is... doing because he's been successful in
Darth Musk
because he's been successful in certain fields. It gives him the confidence that he understands other things.
Yeah.
So he gets involved in politics, social media, stuff like that. When it's like you don't want a guy who has no emotional intelligence or empathy running a social media. It's a terrible idea.
It's the worst thing to do.
He should build a rocket and stay in his lane. But this is the beginning of him basically trying to do stuff he doesn't have any expertise on.
Yes, totally.
I basically think he's right about everything.
Yeah. So by this point, they've already got the majority of the team out, but he's like, I'm here with the sub. On the 10th of July, there is it's all going very well. The British guys are like, well, I told you it would work. And Richard Harris is thinking, with every kid that survives, he's thinking, thank fuck, I'm not going to a Thailand jail. Because on the documentary, he's like, what you do is you drug them and then you fucking push their face underwater and tie their hands behind the back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bad look.
My godfather got he was taking heroin through Thailand, and he got put in a Thai jail for 12 years.
Yeah, he's your godfather.
Yeah, my godfather. I mean, he wasn't my godfather when he did this.
Oh, sorry. I thought Scott...
before he did this. So he was my godfather, and then almost immediately got put in a Thai prison.
It'd be quite funny if your dad, who lives in Southeast Asia, to be like, well, that guy in a Thai prison should be my son's godfather.
This is the kind of guy.
This is the guy I want.
Apparently, the beds in a Thai prison, obviously it's quite tough in a Thai prison. Yeah. But the beds are this wide, so you have to side sleep, or else you'll fall off the bed. It's like literally just a.
Oh, but I sleep like I'm a dead Victorian child.
What, just like that? Well, you wouldn't be able to do that because your arms would be.
Right, yeah.
Knuckle dragging like an ape.
Well, I'd have to do this. Yeah. I'd have to sleep like that.
But you'd be doing the sort of luge because you'd be balancing on the sort of...
God, awful. Yeah. Awful. I'm sure there's worse things in Thai prisons than that, but anyway. Yeah. So they encounter an issue on the last day. The youngest boy, the smallest one, Pong, I don't know what he's called. Anyway,
his name's Mark.
Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, one of them is called Pong, okay, before anyone gets stuck in. So he's only 29 kilos. One of them is called Pong.
Yeah, you're right.
He's named after what his mum does for a living. His brother's called Ping. Anyway, he's 29 kilos, and he is too small for all these masks.
Yeah.
And it's very important because if a hint of water gets in and you ketted up, you're going to do drowning, right? So they'd also had, I don't know why, they've got this sort of little plastic pink toy mask. So they put this mask on, and it, like, the seal keeps collapsing, But basically, if it sits on straight, then it works.
Right.
And so the diver who has to do this is thinking, if he so much as brushes the side of a cave, that mask's knocked off and he's dead.
He's dead,
right?
yeah.
So now it's like a speed run on hard mode. And he's got to go through and not touch any of the sides.
Yeah.
And the pumps are failing and water levels are rising.
Yeah.
Eventually, it takes longer than ever. There's also a moment where one of them doesn't come through with the other ones because he loses the line.
And he turns around and he goes the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Luckily the doctor finds him and he goes, "Oh yeah,
have a sniff on this, brother.
Oh yeah, have a bit of this, mate." Not the time. I don't want to go in a
Take
K-hole.
half now, see how you get on.
Yeah. And then the doctor takes the kid and goes, I'll take him to the rest. Anyway, eventually, by the end of the 10th of July, all the boys and their coach are rescued. They're all taken to hospital, and immediately the divers start drinking Jack Daniels out of plastic cups. The autists they're like, bloody hell, this stuff's strong. I don't know about this.
They're putting Monster mixing it with the Jack Daniels. They make a little cocktail.
They're getting their fedoras out. the pumps pretty much immediately start to fail, and then all the Navy SEALs who'd been in Chamber 3, they have to come out and evacuate.
It's Indiana Jones sort of pulled it out and everything collapses around
and the cave is not accessible again for 8 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it was literally the last day for 8 months where they could have got them out.
If they had to wait 8 months, could they have just eaten each other? Like, could it have been a round 2 for the snow plane?
Well, no, because the oxygen was going down so much.
But if they ate each other,
remember,
no, they wouldn't. They
once again, not to compare it to the Chilean things too many times, but as we'll talk about, the Chilean ones, the big Latino guys, horny guys in there are like, day 2, they're like, who are we going to eat?
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Who are we eating then?
Yeah.
So,
but
that was definitely
the
an
Thai
option.
guys are just
Yeah.
It's such a perfect
story.
Coincidence. You've got Thai
British
boys
guys do what they do best, which is get kids out of caves underwater.
without fucking them though, because that's also what we do best. That's what's extraordinary about this. They aren't paedophiles.
Yeah.
And we don't know yet. This
the
is
Thai doing what they do best, which is just do nothing in a cave.
Exactly. Just sit there with their legs crossed, waiting for something to happen. But we don't. This is such young history, such nubile history that
it doesn't have the weight of time.
No, but also we don't yet know if the cave divers actually aren't pedos.
Yes.
It is suspicious that they're
James
not.
Savile only came out properly after he died.
And I still question that. Sir James Savile.
He's a Knight of the Realm.
Knight of the Realm.
But he did get it for services to paedophilia, which I thought was suspicious.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. It's what this country does best. But the extraordinary...
He's an industry titan.
She's captain of industry. The extraordinary coincidence that there are 4 British cave divers who aren't paedophiles and drug 13 boys to get them out of the cave and then don't even want to touch them. I mean, it's just...
And alongside that, Elon Musk has these... all of that, they get in the cave and Elon Musk is like, who are you here to meet?
Yeah, understandably, he's saying that.
Young boys.
Yes, yeah.
But in a heroic way.
Yes, I'm drugging them, but it's not what you think.
I'm a single autistic British dad who's going to meet young boys, but I'm a hero.
Yes.
It's upside down world.
It is. So the mission in total involved 10,000 people, 100 expert divers. Pumps removed 1 billion litres of water from all the surrounding women's pussies. There was not a wet pussy in the area.
Rick was around.
700 diving cylinders, 10 police helicopters. And the boys then spend 10 days in hospital quarantine to recover. 11 members are ordained as monks to honour Saman.
Yeah, that must be some sort of tie, because I don't really understand what that is. To honour the guy who died, I guess it's someone died trying to save you to become a priest, but I guess it's a monk's different.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
The British divers receive George medals, various
now, is that
honours.
the highest civilian honour? Because I think it might not be, which I think is kind of a bit of a snub.
There's great footage of Rick Stanton being honoured by
the highest UK civilian is led by the George Cross. What do they get? What do they have to do?
But is it possible that it's because it's abroad?
Hang on. The George Cross is supreme civilian honour for acts of the greatest heroism in danger. The George Medal is the second level award for gallantry of an extremely high order, often for bravery not in the face of the enemy.
Who's got a George Cross?
Do you have an enemy rather than just a...
Does the cross have to be civilians in a war zone?
In danger. That is in danger.
Rick needs a cross. What else?
Crazy.
What else do you have to
lads?
do? He didn't fuck them.
Come on. You should get a cross just for that.
Maybe that's why he's not got a cross.
I mean, he's no Sir James Savile.
They went on this morning. Come on.
Yeah.
They've got Pride of Britain.
And who were they sat across from?
Fucking Eamon Holmes.
Oh, it wasn't Philip, was it?
Or was it Schofield?
I think it was Schofield.
God,
just to show you that.
Oh my God, the range of oh my fucking God. Schofield's across. Of course, he's like, okay, yeah, I want to come in for that one. Yeah. You got any of these boys' numbers? Wait, Rick, shh, over here.
So these boys, what are they like?
Yeah. You got contact details for Pong? Yeah. And then Holly Willoughby's like, yeah, sorry, I'm a bit on edge. I just saw a photo of Gavin Plum in a Hawaiian shirt behind me. So they go with Pride of Britain. I mean, this is where I don't think we've had anything like a level of pride in Britain.
But when did you properly find out about the story?
As it was happening, and then it was only so. What I didn't
feel
say,
like it was a slow drip, and obviously these guys
it's the documentary that came out.
Yeah.
As I said in the last episode, there was this media bidding war for the rights to the story, and all of it came out at the same time. And we watched it all back to back. But what didn't come out until like maybe 9 months afterwards was the scale of the drugging.
Yeah.
They
so it's an inquiry into...
No, it was one of the medical team.
War on drugs.
No, one of the medical team did a paper saying this is the cocktail of... Because it was a new cocktail of drugs.
Right.
This is the cocktail of drugs that worked for this thing. Yeah. And then everyone was like, sorry, mate, you did what? You drugged fucking 13 kids. But as I said, when they told the press, they were like, oh yeah, we're just going to give them a small tranquilizer for the nerves. It was not told that they were completely roofing them.
But anyway, it was above our autism grade.
Yeah, exactly.
It was above our autism grade.
Yeah, and you know, we're not autistic. It doesn't sound good.
Yeah, but it's just above.
It's what needed to happen, though.
Yeah.
Well, we need to petition that Rick Stanton and John Valentin get
a GC
because the medals is a disgrace.
Yeah.
Now, Elon Musk. This is where so diver Vern Unsworth, who's the sex tourist diver, who formed the autism team, he labelled Elon Musk's sub a PR stunt, and then Musk then said, "Well, it's better than just some pedo guy," or it's called Unsworth
which is
a pedo guy.
Kind of fair enough if you think about you'd assume so.
Yeah. And then so Unsworth's like, I'm not a pedo, I'm a sex tourist. You know what? Don't bother showing the video. We will make one of the mini sub pod going all the way to K5. No problemo. Sorry, pedo guy. You really did ask for it.
Pedo guy.
Now, he then has a defamation suit from Vern Unsworth, but Vern doesn't win because Musk says, I'm South African, and that's just what we call people.
Yes.
Kind of pedo guy.
But
which I don't think it is.
But then also like Vern asking for £145 million of damages. I always wonder that when there's so much. It's like, calling someone a nonce, is that £140 million worth of damage
Elon
done
Musk
to you?
made some pretty derogatory terms about you. Have you got anything to say in response to that?
It's not finished. I believe he's called me a paedophile. Well, by definition, rescuing 12 young boys, by definition, that puts everybody else in the same context.
That's not the argument, lad. Don't say... No, you should say I'm not a pedo. Don't say, well, then we're all pedos.
But I think people realise what sort of guy he is.
Yeah, he could have played that better.
I should have said, like, I'm not a paedophile, I'm trying to save kids. It's not like, well, if you say that, then it means all...
Well, if I'm a paedophile, then we're all paedophiles. We're all paedophiles, because that's great.
Well, then the guy in the cave with the boys right now is a paedophile. We need to get him. Fucking he's a paedophile.
Yeah, to be fair to him, he did not handle that ball particularly well. Well, if I'm a paedophile, then everyone involved is a paedophile. So we're all
take
pedophiles.
that.
Yeah. Just say you're not and say that. But this is Musk's big. This is the as you say, the villain origin story. After all that, a second Navy SEAL dies from an infection he got in the cave.
Yes.
And therefore, Kruber Boone Chop. What's he called? Kruber Boone Chum. He
was proved right because I imagine
he's proved right.
Yeah, and part of him when he found out must have been like
Beethoven's brother. Oh, a tragedy. A Navy SEAL has died. Told you so.
Because he was bricking it. Because only one
like,
died.
Oh fuck!
I fucked this.
I fucked this.
It is weird though.
Well, very mystical, isn't it?
The blend of the spiritual and the pragmatic is amazing.
And then the team captain Dom from one of the boys, he dies in 2023 in Leicestershire. What is it about ties in Leicester?
What's going? Yeah,
right. Thaksin Shinawatra.
Yeah.
This guy killed himself.
Are you saying he didn't kill himself? Is this an Epstein thing?
No, I'm saying, don't do that.
It wasn't anything.
Don't do that. I mean, fucking. The amount of money it costs. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, all life is precious, but when you've been saved by, don't do that.
Struggle through it.
Like, yeah. Well, how do you think that makes Rick Stanton feel? You know,
should have fucked him.
Charlie. Do you think that's what Rick is saying? Oh, well, you're just going to kill yourself anyway. God, you're making. That's a laugh I've never heard from you.
It's been a big episode for me. You surprised me with one of my best Hawaiian shirts when I was 10. It's been a big episode for me. Oh,
God, you got real. You're welling up.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah. And also, can we just find out, was it worth it? What did the Wild Boars do? Are they got relegated, or how good are they at football? I suppose is the question I'm asking. What was their first game after the rescue? That's what I want to know. The first team game back, obviously there would have been a lot of support for them from the neutral.
But there's a lot of pressure as well.
They had a celebratory low-stakes exhibition match, sort of just after they left hospital. And what was the result,
Scores
please?
on the doors.
Scores on the doors. Okay, so the football team have a celebratory match in October in Argentina against the River Plate under-13 side, and they ended in a 3-3 draw. So
draw.
Their defence really hasn't sharpened up. You'd think that maybe they'd be able to,
lock it down.
They've spent fucking 2 weeks in a cave together.
It sounds quite end-to-end though, actually, the 3-3.
And then one of the diver, Josh Bratchley, he required his own cave rescue in 2019.
Yeah. Well, this is the part with, I guess, because this story is so heroic, you view it as like it's so validating for people who have dedicated their lives to going into underwater caves. But as soon as you have the people with hobby, because whenever a hobbyist dies, you're always like, what the fuck are you doing in there?
Yes.
It's like,
yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It's hard to be sad for
Get
Josh.
out of the kitchen if you can't. And a little postscript on Vern or on Rick Stanton. I think now does he get together with Amber Dongwood with the fucking?
Yeah, he does.
He does. He's still with. He's working as a public speaker, happily enjoying his retirement.
Yeah, I saw that his agent is there. We could probably
got an agent.
He's got a speaker agent.
He's got to get a George Cross.
Yeah. We could have him do the Christmas party.
Oh yeah, Bumbrewski Christmas party.
Rick Stanton.
Rick Stanton.
Yeah, probably a bit dry.
So after this, obviously, the autists go back to their sheds.
Mm-hmm.
They go back to exploring Wookiee Hole.
Yeah.
Somerset, and they just carry on their peaceful retirement. And I suppose to sum it up, I mean, it's a story that I don't think we'll see again for another 40 years, where another generation of autistic Brits have their logistical
thing to overcome.
heroics. Dunkirk, Falklands, and then this.
Yeah.
I suppose the next one's going to be even smaller, isn't it? It's going to be one bloke. It's going to be Francis Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Just him.
Trying to get a fleshlight off someone that's been welded.
Welded shut. Yeah. It's an incredible story, and if there's anything to say at the end of it, it's just # give those guys a George Cross.
Yeah.
That's the end of our Thai Cave Rescue series. We'll be discussing the Chilean miners' rescue on the Patreon.
Very different
tone.
There's a different tone.
Different tone.
That I didn't remember.
No,
when it was in the news.
It's a bit grotty. That's one. Join the Patreon for that. And if not, we'll see you next week for a brand new topic. This has been Finn versus History. From all of us here, goodbye. Good night.
Goodbye.